And I sent them off. Hello, welcome everybody to another round of Super Metroid Choozo Randomizer. We have arrived in the 4th out of 6 Swiss rounds for the seeding of the playoffs later in this tournament. And today's runners are Coxla and badatmetroid, which is a hilarious name, and everybody hopes that badatmetroid will become seriously good at Metroid. That name would be even funnier. So we got a matchup today between two 03 runners. So they both lost their first 3 matches. Coxla lost against Lies and Gasoline, Idle Child and Lilifan in the 3rd round. Idle Child on a 3-1 record right now, so very good player. badatmetroid lost against Smellon, Break Jake and Nobody Nada. badatmetroid forfeited the 2nd round though, due to being ill, I believe. But seems like he's all better now. So let's get this going. Runners are off. We got an N64 and a ship I don't recognize. Runners are going to the left as they are supposed to. Alright, so today's setting we got Major Minor, Vanilla Area, Vanilla Bosses, Medium Difficulty, Vanilla Escape, Early Morph and Vanilla Start as you just saw. Pretty much very vanilla settings, very reminiscent of like the first randomizer tournaments I ever saw. Except for the medium difficulty part. So as I was just informed in chat, there won't be any Suitless Meridia in this game, and also there will be hell runs, but on a high number of E-tanks. So finding progression without a suit in Norfair is possible, but not very likely. Alright, first item, Morph Ball. No surprise there, 50-50 chance of it being there. Both runners fairly new to this game. I think Coxla came from the Link to the Past scene. Probably about to do SMZ3 races, which he should be well prepared for with what he can do. badatmetroid, I've been seeing a lot during those past months. He started out playing the Smred Ladders, which I was in a little bit too, and has been honing his skills there and has been gradually getting better and better in that. So, hard for me to pick a winner today. We shall find out about it. badatmetroid with a very nice morph ball straight into the door transition there. 2nd item, a neat little reserve tank. Best item in the game. Collect all 4 of them. Even reset the room for it. Why not? I love he did that. Oh, and Coxla is the same. They must know I'm commentating this game. And I'm very much a lover of reserve tanks. Coxla gets it. badatmetroid does not get it again. Has another try here and does get it. So both fairly even. Runners have power bombs, could opt to go into Billy Mays here, which is not that tempting to do in a major minor. If you want to be sure to find supers, you might want to do it, but usually runners won't do that. Coxla checking left of Morph. badatmetroid opting not to is gonna miss out on that super pack, so no big deal. Let's say super, it's a missile pack. Always check Billy Mays. Yeah, I certainly know runners who do that, even in a major minor. Or in a Choozo setting. It's rare, but it can win you a race, and doing the check usually does not lose you a race. But as we see here, the Super Metroid at Old Mother Brain for badatmetroid, all the miners collected, so everything runners want right now. Nice thing to find right now would be a 2nd pack of power bombs, so runners could opt to go into an early gauntlet check. which in these settings can have a suit, because suit restrictions are off for all those races, no matter what the settings are. If it's random start or area, doesn't matter, it's always no suit restrictions. I don't know what silver arrows are for. Are they for shooting vampires? Okay. Coxla in the first major enemy of the game, the climb, badatmetroid already through, is going to check 230 missiles for more good miners. Another super pack, so kinda worth it. Coxla having a little trouble in Parlor. I heard it being called the hardest easy room in the game, which I would agree with. It's sometimes not easy to go through that room fast, and I'm still not someone who has any good strats for going through there with high jump boots. Screw attack. So that could definitely lure some runners into a dangerous little gauntlet play. It's definitely doable also for those kind of newer runners to go through there, but it's dangerous as heck. This acid will melt you down quicker than you can say, "Oops, I dropped." The super is not a problem for badatmetroid, taking care of the bomb to Rezo. And Coxla following him suit. Alright, badatmetroid, where are you going? Alcatraz, never free. Gets it second try, very nice. This could be just to refill at the ship, but with the ammo badatmetroid has, I'm assuming he wants to go into Gauntlet. By the by, I am also the clicker for this game, which means I will forget a lot. So feel free to yell at me anytime if I forget something. Alright, those little wall jumps can be very annoying. You have to get up there with delayed wall jumps, which badatmetroid is doing nicely for the first one. Didn't get the second one initially, but got the wall jump again and got it second try. Very nicely done. Coxla meanwhile doing his Alcatraz escape. If this just doesn't work, he can opt to use a power bomb and get out the right side. Gets it, nice. He's also going to the right, maybe also play for Gauntlet. Bombs are a great find. Ooh, 18 HP, but still has a reserve, so this is still fine. Bombs are a very, very good item, and the earlier you find bombs, the better they are. They are not just very nice for not soft locking, they are also progression in all sorts of ways. They can get you up to places, they can get you into bot wound easily with a crystal flash clip, they can get you through worst room in the game. Pretty much bombs solve all the major problems you have in this game. Nice second powerbomb pack there, and a second missile pack, which makes this for a very satisfying 10-10-10 ammo. Alright, Coxla opting to nope out. So not finding bombs early, it's definitely nicer to have them than not to have them, but it's usually not the end of the world. Grappling beam, for some people an underrated item. I can't rate it high enough. This beam is not only good for farming and for getting places, it's also good for killing Dragon quickly, unless you have a microwave. and that's faster. And it's very good if you go through the game with just a P-shot. You have so many little enemies you can one-shot with a grapple beam. Just try it out on everybody in this game. You'll be surprised how often it works. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's not, like Junie says, it's not that hard. It's just pixel. No, it's just frame perfect. Honestly, the Bombs Crystal Flash clip, it's not that bad actually. The one without bombs, that gets me too, but try it. It's not that bad. High jump boots right there. Bad Metroid waiting for the second item to be revealed before he jumps into the missiles. Obviously wants those supers that early on. High jump boots, great to have. Maybe not in this setting, in the medium setting, not that important because Suitless Meridia is not in logic. But there's always some situations, even in the easiest logic, where it's just faster not to play for Gravity Suit, instead go through Meridia without it. Ooh, getting a bit low, but still has a reserve. And the screw attack takes care of those side hoppers. Those do 20 damage without a suit. Hey, we got a Kevnastics raid. Welcome, Kev, and viewers. Alright, so both runners going through early supers, now down to Edokuns, where they will find another major. They'd probably like a little E-tank by now. That's a good major. So in terms of damage output, the players are set, at least against mobs. They can just jump through everything, and stuff they don't jump through, they can shoot through. Most of the mobs become a one-shot with Plasma Beam. Alright, so far the runners pretty evenly running. Badatmetroid has a slight advantage. Not just on track, but also because Badatmetroid did go through Gauntlet, picked up those bombs. And you can yell at me, it's fine if I forget to click on things. So we got both with the Plasma Beam, and we got Badatmetroid with High Jump. No, we got both with Plasma, both with High Jump. And we got one bombs player. There we are, okay. That's a good question, Count Cranberry. I don't know if it's in logic, but I'm sure both players will just do it. Badatmetroid certainly setting up for it. With High Jump Boost, this becomes a bit easier, especially if you use Moonwalk. Looks like Badatmetroid isn't. Has to turn off his High Jump Boost for this. Seems like he just practiced the bootless setup. Doesn't get it. Couple more tries. That got it. Nicely done. Not too many tries. Finally an E-tank. Also, it is in logic with High Jump. Gotcha. Oh! Coxla jumps into the Spacer Beam. Probably did not want that. This early on, if it's not a medium or lower, when Suitless Meridia actually is in logic, you could make a case for actually picking up Spacer. It might turn out to be useful in Meridia. Nothing worse than killing the crabs in Main Street with a double hit from Plasma Beam. So Coxla looks like he's just turning on Plasma Beam again. Moonwalking into the wall, turned around again, and now he has just has to jump. That looked very good. And pretty much shoot the super as soon as your head hits the little bubble in the wall. So, Coxla has Basil. I didn't see if badatmetroid picked it up. I would assume not. He did. All right, thank you. That looked like an attempt for a down grab red tower. I respect that. I try it every time and get it like 5%. Let's see if badatmetroid wants to go for more minors. He does. So badatmetroid is actually going towards Phantoon. Will not find any more E-tanks for this fight. So has to take care of Phantoon with one E-tank and one reserve. Which sounds daunting, but that screw attack is tremendously helpful with that. We have a route divergence here. We see Coxla going firstly into X-ray, and the way he went just there, who gotta be careful. Those two 60 damage those spikes. The way he went down could indicate that he's planning to go further down. Ah, that's a double hit. Ooh, okay. Alright, he got some health. He can take one more hit. Really gotta be careful, I'm sweating here. Now he can't take another hit. Was pretty much unavoidable running into that wave up. Please Warrior Suit or an E-Tank there. And a nice K-Go into that little column. Nicely done. It's a reserve or no? Come on, Coxla, be very, very careful about this. Now he'll be on 3 power bombs once he arrives at the Fire Fleece. So after farming 2 of those Fire Fleece, he will get health drops. He just needs 120 health drop to be able to tank 1 spike hit. Oh, he's on 2 power bombs now. All right. No! Oh, that's painful. Poor Coxla. Come on. Yep, shake your head. I'd do the same. All right, so the good news is he knows where the items are. He can just run into them. He does not have to go through X-ray again. No spacer, no plasma, no screw, high jump. And to remind you, we still have to see badatmetroid actually going through the Phantoon fight. It's kinda safe with screw attack, but it's also very easy to screw up. No pun intended. A little pun intended. Oh man, it hurts so much seeing players die in this game. Unfortunately, badatmetroid can't save here. He might think he can, but he cannot in fact. Not with vanilla bosses and vanilla map. The save station does not have energy. Oh, this Phantoon is not free at all. If you want to make it as safe as possible, you just pummel a super into him every round and then just screw attack through the rage attacks. That means you'll just have to go through 3 Phantoon rounds, guaranteed. Screw makes it a lot easier, actually. If you can time those spin jumps correctly, you won't have to take any damage at all. Yeah, using lots of supers doesn't actually make the fight faster, but it makes it more predictable and easier to dodge the attacks. As you can see, anything that comes from Phantoon does 40 damage. Nicely dodged everything there. The Plasma Beam actually a big help against Phantoon too, even without a charge beam. Because it pierces through the flames and can shoot multiple flames at once. He was back to full health for a second there, but took 2 hits then. Unfortunately, Phantoon disappears after just 4 missiles. And he opts to... No, I thought he would refill his tanks a little already. Gets him mid-right. Collects a little bit of health. We got high jump and plasma back for Coxla. Okay, he's just pumping missiles into him. That's kind of safe as well. I didn't count those. But the health situation is looking very good for badatmetroid. Takes another hit there, but is constantly farming up. Ooh, okay, it's fine, it's fine. Still fine. Pummels more missiles in there. With 59, if he takes another hit, he will get health bombed, which would work out very well for him. Oh, that's nice. Good health drops. And another hit. That's how those fights go. Oh, that was too early, but not a problem. Has screw attack. And now he can be sure the next super will definitely kill Phantoon. Jumping a bit early, but the timing's okay. He now puts his health into his normal tanks so he doesn't get a double hit. Alright, everything avoided nicely. Not a fast pattern. Let's hope for some health drops. He can tank 2 hits right now. Can tank 3 hits now. Nice dodges again. There's the 1 hit. Ooh. Come on, shoot it. Yeah, you got it. Nice. And with very nice health, badatmetroid gets Phantoon down. Sweet. Yes, thank you, Kono. What was that? Screw high jump booms. Didn't I did click on all that. Well, some of that. Plasma I clicked, screw attack, and high jump booms. Alright. We survived this. Meanwhile, Coxla almost back to the point where he died. Let's see if Coxla picks up that spacer again. He does not. Badatmetroid is frozen, it looks like. There he is again. Oh no, we didn't see what he got there. Oh, it's an E-Tank, okay. Definitely a very welcome one. Okay, Coxla, what's your decision this time? Definitely not going into X-Ray today. So that's right, just shoot down and keep going down. That's one way to do it. Take the down route, why not, with just one E-tank. You get a good amount of majors you can pick up on the down route. There's Spacer coming up right now, 2 more at Crate and 1 more at High Jump Boots. And if all of those turn out to be health, it's easy enough to go into Ice Beam as well. And there's the first suit of the game. Coxla probably wishing he would have just skipped that stupid X-ray check last time. Alright. So we got Meridia open to us now. A bunch of new checks available to him now. He can get to Mama Turtle with that grapple beam. Has no logical access to Bot Wound, however, so that would mean he can just go to the left sandpit, where is another major, and to Shake Tool, which should be in logic with High Jump Boots. Yeah, man, talking in a foreign language is hard, I tell you. It's the stuff your tongue has to do. It's just. It's like playing the game with Moonwalk on and playing it with Moonwalk off. That's how your tongue and mouth have to move. You missed Gravid Spacer, indeed. That's where it was chilling. So badatmetroid has only 1 check left he can get to in Wrecked Ship, but he can check the second one. He would need Speed Booster for that. But before that, he'll have to survive this room, which is called Spiky Room of Death for a reason. Very easy to die here. That looked nice. And that too. Got through there, no bigger problem. That's almost a great quick kill on Coxla's side. I think just 1 super was missing. Ah, chill. Okay, 2 supers were missing. So that means just 1 more missile will do the trick. For example, that one he picked up right now. One of those 2. And Crate goes down. After a medium duration dance. Taken care of. Oh, that reminds me, I have to take care of the bosses as well. We got a Crate for Coxla and a Phantom for badatmetroid. Nitro, yeah, you're stuck with me here. Oh, that was Charge Beam. So, Coxla all set on ammo. Probably wants a bit more for Ridley. Also wants to get this D-boost and gets it 3rd try. Because badatmetroid doesn't know charges chilling there, he's obviously picking up more minors. Alright, second Crate major for Coxla. Still on 1 E-tank. Will he make it 2? He will. What a prediction here. That's gotta feel a bit better. Alright, still no bot wound access for either of the runners. badatmetroid decides he wants to go through there with grapple beam, which is a good decision in my book. Those spikes as well do 60 damage. And with just 2 E-tanks you can't tank too many of those. Thank you, Shift 4 or Shift. Thank you. You can judge a little. It's fine. I can live with it. Indeed, he didn't go down to High Jump Boots. It's an interesting choice. He wants to play his suit. Playing suits is never a bad decision, especially if you think you'll have to make up time. And I'm sure Coxla is thinking that indeed, after that early death in X-Ray. Check the two miners. Will he go into Mama Turtle now? Yeah, looks like it. So if Mama Turtle turns out to be holding Warrior Suit, that was a 200 IQ play. But even if not, I like this play. You die early in the game, you take some risk. Why not? Oh my god! Coxla, come on! You're a genius! So that puts him ahead. Not by much though. Bad at Metroids is very soon to be finding this one as well. So, what do you do now? You got all the beams you need? Oh, well, you want Ice Beam, obviously. You don't have access for Bot Wound, but you have all the access you need for Lower Norfair. So I'd be heading down instantly with this. Where's that suit? Barrier, there it is. Was there anything in Wreck Chip that I missed? Bad at Metroid does not have any more E-Tanks. I'm telling you. First the E-Tank and then this. He has Wave Beam, yeah, thank you. Did anybody see if there was anything good at Wreck Chip Reserve, or did Bad at Metroid not even check that? Of course, Bad at Metroid with that same scary check at X-Ray. He can tank 2 hits here. He didn't check. Okay, okay. No, don't do that. Oh my god, this is very high up. Oh boy, this is really bad. I don't think he can grab the grapple blocks. No, not like... Oh. Come on, guys. And Bad at Metroid didn't even see the item, unlike Coxla. Oh, he got the save at Wreck Chip, yeah. Which now means he won't have Wave anymore, and he doesn't have that X-Ray. He will 100% skip the X-Ray, and he will 60% skip the Wave Beam. He will not. Alright. And there's the Ice Beam at Ice Beam. Everybody get out your parachute pants. Alright, let me think about this. This is full-blown go mode for Coxla. Ah, he doesn't know about off wave. Okay. But he wants those supers. Interesting to see if he does want to attempt this X-ray check again. Alright, what did Coxla miss last time he went through here? He didn't go through here actually. It's Spring Ball! Nice little item. There are two kinds of people, those who love Spring Ball and those who are wrong. Alright, I would assume that Coxla would want 2 more super packs, but I'm sure he will be fine with all the things he has now. He will probably also never get Wave Beam, but Bad at Metroid doesn't have that either. So Coxla now with a healthy advantage, not too big an advantage. Oh, badatmetroid is attempting it again. Who gets into the spike first jump? Holding my breath here. Alright, this part should be safe. I don't know what happened last time that badatmetroid fell down while grappling. Yeah, just swing through the waivers, no biggie. Okay. He will now be able to collect his great little next reserve tank. And he does so. Correct decision. Alright, Coxla doing a couple more checks. Probably not the worst thing to do if you just have 2 E-tanks before going to lower warfare. Even with the aid of Screw Attack and the aid of Plasma Beam, this can still be pretty scary, especially when it comes to places like Amphitheater. Oh, we got badatmetroid at the hard part of this, but he's almost through and he's safe and sound. Coxla going into the safe room to do a little run up towards King Kek and says, while I'm here, I already died in this seat, why not just take another save? Alright, he's badatmetroid, about to get his gravity suit. There isn't much left to fight for Coxla except for E-tanks here. Stuff we haven't seen is pretty much only, yeah, Space Jump and Speed Booster. That's the only items missing. So either it's a very helpful E-tank or it's a very helpful item. Every check from now on is great for Coxla. Oh, badatmetroid instantly went into Meridia with his gravity suit. So if Coxla did a 200 IQ play, badatmetroid is doing a 251. So those players are fairly even now, if you consider that badatmetroid already has his Phantoon down. Which is not surprising, considering that Coxla lost more time by his death than badatmetroid lost by his death. Oh, did he pick it up already? I'm just gonna go ahead and mark it, because he won't leave the room without it. He did not pick it up, but I don't see a world in which badatmetroid, unless he dies here against Mama Turtle, which can happen. Mama Turtle packs a punch, and that's one of those items I was talking about. It's actually Speed Booster. We are only missing Space Jump here. I think Coxla would have preferred to find an E-tank, to be honest. I think he still has Wave Beam to check. We haven't heard from badatmetroid in a while. Let's switch over. Nah, Coxla is going down. It says 3 tanks are enough. Got the reserve in my backhand. Now I'm going towards Croc for some reason. Looks like a farming go. And realizes he took the wrong turn in Albuquerque. Maybe he's unsure if he really wants to do it with that health. It can be scary down there. No question about it. Coxla, nice. Yeah, Law and Warfare is 100% the right play, but you gotta remember both of those players are kind of newer players. Ah, you're on the wrong plateau there. Gotta move a couple more to the left. Maybe that's it. Maybe Coxla did want the space jump. Gotta go down a bit more. Is he watching a tutorial? Almost looks like it. That would be pretty dope. Never done it before. Learn in a race. That's the plateau you want. A bit more to the left, then just jump, and later into the pause. This is way too early jumped. Can abort this one. As charge beam for badatmetroid. Ah, that's still too early. You will not quite reach the platform up there. Not at all, actually. It looked a bit better, but it almost looked like he let go of the jump button. I'm not sure though. He didn't. Don't touch the spikes. Okay, the spikes are fine actually, but don't touch the flames with just various suit on. And not like the soup, it depends. If you want to get the optimal hideout of it, you have to do it on the last possible frame. But the jump here in Lava Dive, it's a bit more lenient. If you consider you can do wall jumps up there on the platform, you have quite the margin. There are some gravity jumps where if you see Samus jumping, you know it's too early. But this one, if you see Samus jumping right before it turns dark, it's still fine. Mount Everest without high jump boots is the most perfect one I could think of. That has a window of maybe 2 frames you have to hit. If you get the second to last frame, then you can get it with a down grab, maybe 1 frame more. Still too early. It looks like he doesn't have the timing down for when to push which button. I'm sure he'll get it eventually. Ah, that won't work. You're just not high enough. Ooh, don't touch the flame. Okay, with gravity on, touching the flame isn't as bad. Those do 50 damage with gravity and 100 damage with just various suit on. Yeah, press pause, wait just a little moment and then jump off. This gives badatmetroid ample opportunity to claw back that lead. I'd say, depending on how quickly he gets this, he might be even in the lead right now. Looks like badatmetroid did not get his ice beam though. Maybe this is a safe scum for ice beam? It's not, okay. Worst thing is the way he's standing. Okay, he's moving towards the left. That looked better. Ah, okay. If he does it like that, then he can get out with one more wall jump below the Namehe. Or Fune. I don't know. I never know which are which. Looked good again. Can be doable again with those wall jumps on the right. No, the flame. Oh my god. Oh my god. He saved. I know he saved in Bubble Mountain, so it's not the end of the world. Even if he gets another flame hit. The bad thing is, if he gets through now, he will be on 100 health. A little under that actually, because he'll take a little bit of damage with just Barrier Suit on. Ah, that would have been high enough to just get to the platform. Okay, so Coxla died. And badatmetroid is on his way towards exactly that. Let's see how many checks badatmetroid opts to do in Bubble Mountain, if he does any at all. Oh, he's already through there. I just now realize. He's straight going into Lava Dive. By the sheer amount of times I've seen badatmetroid play, I would assume he knows how to do this. Setup looks good. Oh, that looks very good. This is how you do it. You could hear the jump off from Samus, but you couldn't see it, and that's perfect. Not even a wall jump required. First try, easy as pie. badatmetroid straight up to the lead. Oh, also badatmetroid has another boss down. That's great gun. Oh, I have to uncheck Speed Booster here. Do you really want to go to GT? Well, you haven't found Ice Beam or Speed Booster yet, so sure, go ahead. You got Charged Plasma, fight is easy enough. But in a major minor, I would always attempt the Green Gate glitch instead of picking that fight. The path is just longer, the fight takes a whole lot of time. Barrier tweaks are on in all those races, yes. Let's see if the miners are worth it. Probably not. Still wants it. Okay, fair enough. badatmetroid now on easily enough ammo to fire his way through the zaps before Mother Brain. Probably wishes he had that wave beam again now. Has to sit down on GT's foot and just aim up and keep shooting, not take another hit. Cheese your way, killing GT. Rip GT. Another minor check. Another super pack. And if he wanted a missile pack, he also wants a super pack. So probably an E-tank or reserve tank, or maybe space jump. Nope. This is a little bit bad for badatmetroid. He now has to either wall jump or spring ball jump his way out. Where was spring ball again? That was at high jump. I'm going to assume he has that. Maybe even, yeah, that looks like springboard jump attempt. We're gonna see a really cool tech here. A springboard jump out of a wall jump. It's not very easy to pull off. I always have to remind myself, I have time for those inputs. I don't have to do them all at once, because I always try to do it too quickly, just like that. then not get the wall jump or not get I'm gonna call it Alcatraz morph here. Oh, he's doing a few dry attempts. That's a good idea. Get into the groove before you do the actual attempts. That's good. Springboard on, a little further to the left, and oh, he pressed it too late, I think. You gotta press jump before you reach the apex of your jump. Now he's opting to bomb jump out. It's slower, but it can be more reliable for some people. And I got those days where springboard jump off a wall jump just won't work for me as well. I think with high jump boots there's even the option to just straight up wall jump out of there, but it should be extremely hard then. Ah, nice little horizontal bomb jump there. Oh, we got Coxla in Lava Dive again. Come on, Coxla, you can do it. That's okay, you can do it like that. Yes, and yes, he got it. A little bit of panic morphing in the end, but he got out. Nicely done. Alright, we arrived in worst room in the game, which is not that bad with high jump boots. That wall jump up to the ledge isn't the hardest in the world, also not the easiest in the world. Sometimes you need 1, 2, 3 attempts, but like you saw on badatmetroid's side, he got through there kind of quickly. And Coxla just one room behind. Has also the item and item knowledge advantage over badatmetroid, but badatmetroid has one more boss down, so this could become interesting. Crucially, the item and item knowledge advantage, both of those are access to bot wound ones. But actually, to be honest, I don't see a world where badatmetroid does not go for the bubble mountain checks exiting lower north here, if he still needs an item for that. Coxla did not go into that room. He went into the room, picked up the power bombs, but went out again. I believe this is what I saw. You can correct me in case Coxla actually has speed booster. Oh, he takes a bad hit there. Oh, don't get hit by the flame. What are you doing? Coxla, please. Ooh. Yes, just spin jump into everything. No, don't set a power bomb. Just screw attack through the platform. Coxla, please. Mate. Okay, next time you screw attack through there. And you have a nice little platform from which to jump off. Then you don't have to do a frame perfect jump like this. Nicely done though. Oh, he also has springballs, so he wouldn't even have to do all those stupid things. He gets it anyway, which is very good. It's not easy to pull off. Alright, meanwhile badatmetroid already pre-farming Ridley. Pre-Ridley farming. Farming Ridley pre. Probably just wants a little bit more health. Oh, amphitheater. Oh, come on. Yes, jump through there, pick up health. Oh, okay. Yes, go back for it. And crouch lock. Oh, got it. Coxla really keeping me awake here. Okay, he's out. So we got a Ridley fight. 30 supers, actually gotta hit them. And got charged plasma in the backhand. Energy isn't too good for this, so if things start going south, then this might turn out to become a mess. But let's not hope for it. Both runners already taken at least one death. Coxla made it to the safe station. With his items he can get through here with not too big of a problem, even if he might fail it once. Badatmetroid has Ridley down. Nice little quick fight. A very welcome energy tank. Yeah, those are the things that can happen even with screw attack we just saw on the Coxla side. He screw attacked through the Giga while the Giga had iframes from the power bomb, and then unspun the moment the power bomb was not there anymore and took the whole damage from the Giga. That's just unlucky. This can happen. Luckily, those metal pirates are annoying, but they are not packing too much of a punch. Probably the weakest opponents in Modern Warfare, all things considered. Alright, farming session for Coxla. Can finally get his health up a bit. He's still on 3 E-tanks. Badatmetroid was on 1 more due to that early wreck chip play. Oh, and there's Space Shop. So we got all the unique upgrade items found. Going to be immediately helpful getting out of this room. Looks like Coxla is on full health. And will fight Ridley with 34 supers, 50 missiles, and CIP beam. With this beam combo, every beam shot has the exact same damage output of 1 super missile against Ridley. So it's 30 supers or 30 charge shots. Speaking of supers, Badatmetroid still going for more. Coxla got Ridley into a pogo pattern. And doesn't... Now he changed colors, so he got 16, now 17 shots in. Health is getting a bit dicey. I'm not sure why Coxla doesn't want to use his supers. Those are quicker and easier to get out. You don't have to do the charge thingy where you might accidentally... Now Ridley is not dead. Okay. Oh yeah, the DPS for supers is immensely higher than for charge beam. That's for sure. And yes, even with wave beam, the DPS for supers is still higher. And Coxla takes another death against the bird. That dumb bird. Pogoed his way to a W there. Alright, bad at Metroid doing bubble mountain checks will eventually probably run into his speed booster at North Air Reserve. Okay. Coxla on his way to his second attempt against Ridley. Bad at Metroid, farming just a little bit. Has all he needs for his Meridia play except for a bot wound axis, which he will probably find now. See, you can just grapple away those enemies. There's a ton of those. And that's speed booster for Bad at Metroid and his definite go mode. Also nice to find that speed booster there, because you don't have to go through those slow 3 rooms again. You can take the one fast room. Well, actually it's 3 rooms as well, come to think of it. 3 fast rooms compared to 3 slow rooms. No, the bug farms in this room are all the same, I believe. It's obviously faster if you grapple with an angle down, because then they can respawn faster. Alright, Bad at Metroid not gonna find his Ice Beam. That won't be a deal breaker for him since he's on 15 power bombs. And has more than enough ammo to fire through all those pesky Zebetites. Let's see if he still wants to do a couple more minor checks like before. Those blocks, if I remember correctly, are now screwable. I have a hard time remembering that as well. Yeah, you might know speed zap skip. You're absolutely right. Oh, we got Coxla and Ridley again, and already down to 59. Man. Looks like this time he used all his supers, so Ridley might be dead. Oh, he's not. But don't screw attack into Ridley's tail. No, Coxla, come on. You can do this, man. So against Ridley, you definitely want to use your supers, and we see the counterpoint on Bad at Metroid screen. You don't want to use your supers against Botwood. It's just so much more so much more reliable to hit the stupid snake with a charged plasma beam. Charged plasma is like a secret weapon against Botwoon. Oh, he only had 29, so a couple of charge shots required, yeah. And maybe he missed a couple of supers as well. Health for Coxla precariously low again. Meanwhile, badatmetroid entering his last boss fight, not the second one. Is carrying a variety of quick kills against Dragon. Could opt for a speed kill, but the slower variant usually is going for the grapple kill. If you can get a quick grapple and Dragon isn't swooping you all the time, then that's the faster one. It's not a quick grapple, but it's going to be a grapple kill. Taking a little bit of a ride here with the shrimp. And here's the zap. Man, if only I'd have known this as a child. I always ammo killed Dragon. Gonna check this last major, not knowing it cannot be anything of worth. Oh, it's a reserve tank. I spoke too soon. We got all bosses down for badatmetroid here. Alright, here we go, Ridley. Now you're done for. Goes into charge shots again. Has like 5 or 6 in now. Oh man, Ridley is so rough to beat if you're on low health and you don't know all the manips against him. Or you can't predict what Ridley is going to do next. Now he got him into a nice little pattern of pogo and turn him around. Doesn't hit every shot, but it's not that bad because it looked safe. And safety is very much preferable to speed in his case right now. Not changed color yet. Oh man. Oh no. Yes, 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 yes. Use your supers. Just pummel them all in. Be a super Gatling gun. Oh no. Oh no. More to the left. Yes. Right. Oh. Ah. Okay. That's good. That's good. Ridley's dead. I'm sure he's dead. Oh, 5 HP. No. Come on. Ridley, please. You were dead. Ah, yeah. Those double hits on reserve, they hurt so much. The thing is, if you get a double hit because you got your reserves triggered, it's never when you need it. Alright, he's doing it again. Picking up that space jump at Fireflies probably would be very helpful for him. Yeah, that's exactly what I mean by all those little man-ups against Ridley. Like getting him to do a pogo, or getting him not to do a pogo. Or just what you were talking about, jumping into his claws, or being in the right spot to get grabbed safely, stuff like that. Yeah, staying still is a big thing, absolutely. It's just so many small details against Ridley. It's not hard either, it's just knowing what to do. Okay, Bandit Metroid. Entering Turian. Collecting Metroids. Collecting a third one. And gets the quadruple Metroid novelty head. And power bombs them into oblivion now. Avoids damage against those Metroids. Is this reduced flashing? Those power bombs look a little less bright. Alright, alright. I really like all those accessibility patches. Oh yeah, there was something off with it, I remember. Okay, Coxla. I think 4 times the charm. Bad at Metroid through his Metroid rooms. That was bad for Metroids. Ha! Gets friendly into another pogoing left and right pattern. Hits way more shots this time. Takes a little bit of damage, but this looks better than the attempts before. Screws through Ridley. Meanwhile, Bad at Metroid skipped the baby skip. Got grabbed. Oh, I have seen this before. But this is the first time ever I see this live. Nice! So I don't think Ridley can grab Samus now, but I think it's possible to just straight up kill Ridley here. I hope. Might be able to get him out with the power bomb. So Ridley is... Oh no, don't jump into Ridley! What? No! Ah, Coxla! Set a power bomb. See what happens then. I have no idea what's going on. Power bomb. Come on, power bomb. This is interesting. Don't die, please. Power bomb. Do it. Come on. Or keep shooting. Maybe he'll explode. I don't know. Don't die! No! No! Okay, so 3 points for Ridley and 1 point for wonky old game. Oh man, I wish he had tried a power bomb. I don't know if it would have helped, but it would have been something to attempt. So somebody clip this, please, and send it to the pros. Okay, badatmetroid is in his mother brain fight. Unfortunately, did not pay attention to much of this. This is 40 charge shots, if you discount all the ammo he got in. And he might get in later. 35 missiles is nothing to scoff at. Don't take too many of those. I hope he has a save just in case. Don't jump into a french fry. Oh, she's dead. Okay. GG badatmetroid. So I've seen this in a clip by somebody, but I can't even remember how that clip ended, if it had a good or a bad ending. Ridley getting stuck in that platform is something I have heard of, but nothing more. Man, this must be so painful getting it in your 4th Ridley attempt. That pterodactyl can be such a pain. Okay, here we go, another attempt. All the while, badatmetroid in his last mother brain phase. Badatmetroid opting to stand in the leg corner makes the fight a little bit slower, but more predictable and easier. And safer, obviously. Now doing his vanilla escape. Almost gets crushed by those gates. Nitro, I don't even have... I don't have the slightest clue how to get Ridley stuck there. Ridley is down! Take that, bird! Oh, this is so satisfying to see. Nice! Just in time before the GG by badatmetroid. Feels bad, but hey. I'm sure Coxla already knows this is going how it's going. Alright, just parallel and landing side left. And badatmetroid has finished with an official race time GG time of 1 hour, 18 minutes and 38 seconds. GG's to badatmetroid, not so bad today. Alright, badatmetroid said he'll be in here just in a second. No need for the spoiler logs today, we saw it all. Ice Beam Vanilla, Wave Beam in the wreck chip. You can get him unstuck. Yeah. Yeah. I thought you might be able to. Or go on the platform. That wasn't really an option for Coxla, unfortunately. The health was just too low. I think he tried that. But he got burned down by the acid there. Oh, I need to invite badatmetroid just a second. I think that was it. And there he is, badatmetroid. GG's, that was not badatmetroid, that was pretty good.
GG, thank you. I did not like my start. Yeah, that game was... That death after wreck ship sort of like set me off for the rest of the game. I just did not... I felt sort of tilted after that, but otherwise not bad.
I understand, absolutely. So what you obviously didn't know is that Coxla went down Red Tower and died in the X-ray as well.
Oh, okay.
It was much more painful for him because he had to revert to his pre-gauntlet save.
Oh, yikes.
Your save was much closer in wreck chip, which, by the way, was very nice. That Phantom fight, nicely done. Played it safely with the early super, I like that a lot.
Oh, yeah, I thought that would have killed her. I miscounted my missiles before that, so...
I thought that might have been deliberate because it can be safer to do it that way. Anyway, still nicely done. Was never sweating it too much in that fight. It was scary to see you go into X-ray just the same as Coxla, and then you both... and you had to go in there a second time. Coxla at least saw there was a reserve tank and died on the way out.
Oh, yeah.
You unfortunately had to do it again.
Yeah, all that for a reserve tank was kind of a disappointment. Where did ice end up being? I was hoping to find ice before the end.
It was vanilla.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yep. Found everything else.
Yeah, I was collecting a lot of supers because I knew my beams would be... since I didn't get wave, I knew my beams would just be, like, weak at the end. But
no, it's brain. Not that weak.
It's yeah, plasma's fine, but it's still like a third the damage or something.
Well, it's 40 shots against Mother Brain.
Okay.
It's the same as 1.5 supers, so that's fine, actually. So, to what we were talking about all the time while you were finishing up your game was Coxla fighting Ridley. having a real hard time against Ridley with just 3 E-tanks. After 3 attempts and dying against Ridley, Coxla actually got Ridley stuck in a platform, in the lower platform, and couldn't deal with it and had to take another death to reset Ridley. Never seen it live. It's probably super rare for that to happen.
That happened to me once.
Really?
Yeah, and I wish I had saved it because I'm so curious to know like if that's reproducible. Like if you can do that consistently, that'd be hilarious.
Absolutely, it's such an easy kill if you get him stuck in there.
I've only seen it once.
Just gotta know what to do to get Ridley out again.
Well, I think if you hit him with enough supers, eventually he would die on his own. But I also like screwed up and died, so I don't know if that actually happens or not.
Yeah, I don't know. Coxla shot so many charge shots into Ridley, charge ice shots and plasma as well.
Oh yeah, maybe it's just off luck at that point.
Yeah, maybe get him out of the power bomb. That was my first thought, because you force Ridley to do stupid things if you set a power bomb in the room.
Funny. He's still got Dragon left?
Yeah, and Fantoon. He went down first.
Yeah, I was hoping that early Fantoon would give me some advantage. Because once I got grappling hook, I was like, go clear wreck ship, but nothing really there to speak of.
Nope.
I mean, Wave and X-Ray are great, but I didn't think it was worth going back for.
No, absolutely. None of those items. I wouldn't have returned either after taking the death. I saw you going up first, and next time I looked, you were on your way back out of wreck ship. So looks like you changed your mind midway.
There was a lot of hesitation. I did a lot of turning around and just thinking better of it this game.
All right. Well, apart from that, that looked all perfectly fine. Really competent, nicely played, taken safeties where it was necessary. Nothing butt clenching anymore, so pretty good.
Yeah, I will say though, like in practice, I did do the spring ball wall jumps. I thought I had that down, but yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'm not sure if you saw me like failing in those miserably at the.
I did see that. What I thought was cool. You did a couple of dry attempts with the morphs off the wall jump.
Yeah, usually like if I can recalibrate it without the pause, then I can get my fingers to play nice again. But
yeah, I thought that was a good idea. And what I always have to remind myself in that situation is I have a little bit of time for those inputs. I don't have to do them all at once. And if I remind myself of that, it usually works after that.
It depends if I'm in a race or not. If I'm in a race,
okay.
Normally I can do them very carefully. If I'm in a race, for some reason, I just press all 3 buttons, down, pause, and left at the same time.
Yeah, same. Oh man, this game. All right, you're in the 1-3s now. Let's check out who you could be running into. So we got Morocat, Sunformer. You probably raced against a couple of times by now. Oh no, he's on 1-2, 1-3. Not so many 1-3s I see here. Just Morocat so far, but should be a couple more soon.
Yeah, I think Sun Farmer's racing tomorrow night, so.
All right.
Yeah, there should be a few more.
Absolutely. Could be Break Jake. He's racing on Saturday.
I think I already raced Break Jake, so probably not. I don't know how
you're
the
right.
sorting goes.
Yeah. You weren't feeling well that week, if I remember correctly.
Oh, yeah, that was that week. Yeah. Apparently you used your back sitting in a chair a lot more than I thought, so I threw my back out and just, couldn't even play video games. Okay,
Coxla with a fried shrimp there as well. I think Coxla has way more items than I actually checked here. Doesn't have bombs, but has space jump now, I suppose. Yeah.
Does he have space jump? I've been watching. Oh yeah, he's using it now. Okay. He didn't use
Did
it in
he?
Coliseum.
And has speed boost as well. You went through Gauntlet and picked up those bombs, and Coxla didn't.
Yeah, I was also hoping that once I got the screw attack, I was hoping there would be something in a Gauntlet, but bombs really.
Okay.
I guess I did use bombs to get out of Gold Chorizo, so they weren't entirely useless.
That's right, yeah. Always happy about early bombs, to be honest. No matter what, can replace so many items.
Yeah.
All right, anything else you want to talk about? Because I can't think of anything. Maybe chat has some questions.
Oh, exact science asking about Dragon. I wasn't paying attention.
Oh, this looks like a Forgotten Highway play for Coxla.
Yeah, what do you think is faster?
Not Forgotten Highway.
Okay.
Forgotten Highway is only faster if, for whatever reason, you are forced to make a check for Plasma Beam and then you want to go into Wreck Ship. And then it's more or less even. So if you come out of Dragon, always go through Red Tower.
Okay.
This is my professional opinion. I think Kaizentin timed this actually, and but I'm not sure from where he timed it.
Yeah, Everest is really fast.
It looks like he wants to actually check Plasma. Will only find an E-tank there. We saw all the reserve tanks, and he remembers that probably, or he sees that the most he can find is wave or bombs and says, nope, I'm good. Because he doesn't know the locations of those yet.
Yeah.
Oh no! Has to go for it again.
Oh no.
Alright, gets through. Would be fitting his run if he got dragged into the wall there, like we saw on the Discord today. I don't know if you saw that.
That'd be awful.
This game, man, can screw you over in so many ways. And it keeps finding new ways.
He got sucked into the wall, and then after having gotten Ridley stuck in the wall, it'd be terribly ironic.
Yep.
But it seems like that glitch is at least consistent. You can get pulled into the wall as many times as you want.
Alright, we arrived at the second part of Forgotten Highway. That whole crab area. Oh, shoot up. Yeah, or set a power bomb. That works too.
I really didn't know this room at all until I did a bunch of area randos.
Same.
Now I have it memorized, but at first yeah. First time I encountered it, I was scraping off some memories from a teenager last time I'd been through there.
Literally same. There's just, like I said, no reason to ever go through there on vanilla map. But going this way means that Coxla might pick up his microwave just in time for it to be useful.
Oh yeah. I always forget to microwave fan tuning.
I never forget that. I hate fan tool. I want the fight to be free. Meanwhile, Germany scores against Costa Rica, 1-0 up. Doing the double commentary here today.
Spiky dashing was much harder when I went through.
That's true. Oh yeah, that was a bit iffy as well. You got hit
I
once.
learned recently that with high jump boots, that makes it a million times harder. So
yeah, sorta. Yeah, you're right. Alright, so microwaving Phantoon a bit tricky because you can't microwave Phantoon right away. You always have to get one missile in, because otherwise Phantoon will instantly disappear once your first shot hits, so no microwaving after that. By the way it looks, Coxla does not know about that. He's got his X-ray out already. There he goes. That's 600 damage in. Yeah, this Phantom fight is also a lot easier than yours.
yeah, without suits, it's
Yep.
risky.
Just one tank, and I mean, one tank and one reserve Phantom is always scary. Of course, the screw attack was a big factor in that, but still, this can still go south so easily.
I did have one reserve, so I had
Yeah.
300 HP going in, so it wasn't that bad. Yeah, screw attack saved me.
Don't know how many shots are in. Phantom looks like maybe 3, which means 2 more. Oh, it didn't hit. Come on. And he's down. Alright, all bosses down for Coxla. I gotta track that. Phantom, Dragon. And that's all of them.
You disabled screw attack.
Interesting.
I wonder what the motivation was for that.
Maybe for Turian, but already? Yeah, for
Zepskip.
Zepskip, that was what I was thinking. Oh, nice little strat in that hallway, the one out of wrecked ship. If you got Speed Booster and Space Jump, you fire 4 shots, 4 normal shots, and then you start jumping. That'll open the door, and you space jump through there. And
Really?
you race through the West Ocean like that. And if you're really good, you can top it off with opening the door, then morphing, and springboard jumping over mode. But that's as far as you can go with that.
Up and off of the GameCube to save.
Whoop. Yeah, Ice Beam. Nobody likes Ice Beam. Shoot everything twice beam. This is
Somebody
the point.
mentioned possibility of making it so you could disable gravity suit in the nav, and I'd rather disable ice beam. Like a way to turn that off without going into the menu would be amazing.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Alright, Coxla also had a lot of trouble with his lava dive. It looks like he had never done it before without space jump. But he got it done. Needed to reload one save file. But after that he got it done with a couple of wall jumps on the right side. So made it even harder for himself.
Yeah, with high jump boots, it's not that bad if you get the last frame.
No, it's not. You got it up so far you didn't even have to do a wall jump up there. I remember.
Yeah, it's very satisfying. Usually
I can imagine, yeah.
Wall jumps.
So this was nice because you did it while Coxla was doing his attempts and you could immediately see how it's done correctly when you went through there.
I've never seen that before. He had a Metroid on him and froze another Metroid and then shot the other Metroid with the super missile wall.
Okay. Well, I've done that a couple of times.
I didn't realize you could shoot your supers through the Metroid like that.
Oh, yeah, sure. They don't mind. Any settings you don't want to do in this tournament?
I've really been enjoying the late morph. I'm pretty excited about everything. I think this game was all vanilla, which was a good reset. Been doing a lot of like late morph and area stuff, but I think yeah, next time I want to do hard as possible.
I really enjoy late morph too.
Yeah, there's been a lot of fun ones.
Yeah, the thing about it is it can give you so many OP items early on though. I'm not so sure if I like that or not, but it's just the way it plays out usually. Either that or it doesn't give you late morph at all.
Yeah, that happens a lot. I'm thinking this because the game thinks it did late morph and you end up sequence breaking the game, but that's just a theory of mine.
What I especially like is you find something at wave beam and you desperately want to carry it out.
I practiced that for a good half an hour the other day, and I could not figure out that wall jump for the life of me.
I've run into it a couple of times in some runs I just did offline, and I could never do it then. I've only done it in a practice ROM.
Yeah, and then after you get it, most likely only have a few missiles or super missiles to try that gate glitch. So it
That's
really
right.
really is a punishing start.
Yep. All right, Coxla setting up for the zap skip. Has to shoot the Rinker from below the platform. No, that won't work.
Yeah, I think
No,
he's trying to go from above.
That won't work either. You have to sit right under the platform, press L and R at the same time. Nope. Come on, Coxla, you got enough ammo for this. You can just shoot your way through. Right, there we go. Just remember to turn on plasma again for the mother brain fight. Optimally, you want to leave yourself with a couple of missiles for Mother Brain 1, but this works too. Not a problem.
He was using so many missiles, I thought he was going to go back and recharge, but doesn't look like it.
Nah. Doesn't need to either. But has to actually hit the brain for that.
It doesn't seem like he knows about the get up close.
Oh, he's on really low health. I think he only has... Yeah, he has 2 reserve tanks, if I remember correctly. 30 shots? Still possible. Just avoid the worst damage sources. That's fine. Still fine.
Does he have 1 reserve or 2?
Come again?
Do you know if he has 1 reserve or 2?
I'm pretty sure he has 2.
Okay.
Yikes! Now I hope he has 2. No! Now I hope he has 3. Doesn't look like
no.
it. Looks like he has a save. He just forfeited from the race. Oh man, Coxla, GG's.
That was rough.
So since you didn't get an invite, it looks like I'll invite him. Coxla, where is he? All right, invite sent. GG Coxla, this was a rough day for you. Had to go through a lot of pain here, but still very nicely done. Well played up till the end. GG's. So that Ridley fight, tell us about it.
Those Ridley fights with a mess. Those so many, too many. That was hard. That was horrible. I feel the first one wasn't that bad. Just I didn't. I lost count, so I don't know if I was done or.
I started counting when Ridley turned red, and I was pretty sure Ridley was not dead when you rolled up. GG Coxla, this was a rough day for you.
Yeah, I had a doubt. I don't know. I stopped counting maybe at 10, or I'm not even sure how many I should do with Charles Beam. So I think it's 18 or 20 or something like that. So too many.
I'm a bit confused right now because we have double audio here. Oh yeah, if you could mute Discord on your stream, Coxla, that would be great. If that's possible.
I don't know if it's muted on my stream and my mic too. So
okay. I started counting when Ridley
I just lower now.
I was pretty sure Ridley was not. All right, I just continue. So yeah, you got Ridley stuck in the platform there. I have never seen it performed live. I knew of it, but you got it done actually. And I was hoping for you just to set a power bomb somewhere. I think that would have gotten Ridley out.
I think it's 18. I didn't. Something like that. I don't know this. I didn't know what was happening, so I tried saying that. I tried to.
It looked like you were. It looked like you were trying to get into Ridley's claws at some point, but you just didn't have the health to pull that off.
And my mic too. So.
Okay.
Oh no! I could have done that.
Maybe somebody in chat wrote that. It looked like you attempted that because you went under the platform at one point.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. I would have just set a power bomb and tried that. Well, anyway, that was pretty rough for you. The death in X-Ray. By the way, badatmetroid died in X-Ray too. It was just a little less painful for him because he went into wrecked ship first and had a save there.
Yeah. I tend to forget to save in the early game, and I tend to die in the early game, so I always have to do things twice.
Okay.
But yeah, it was the death on X-Ray was rough. I'm more mad about that one than really the numerous Ridley fights. I had to learn I never played medium difficulty, so I had to learn the lava dive I was. Okay, this might be enough for Go mode. I have to attempt it, and I just find a tutorial. And
I was thinking you were doing that because you were staring at something while you were waiting in that room. So I thought maybe he's looking at a tutorial right now. I think this is pretty cool. Attempting new strats during a live race. That's pretty ballsy.
I like learning things that way. I don't practice much, so I just have to at one point try you seed with higher difficulties, and if I have to do hard things, then oh well. I just have to learn them, and
all right.
So I'm happy. I could learn.
Yeah, you got it in the end. And you made it hard for yourself, but you still got it because you did the wall jumps on the right, which aren't actually necessary with high jump boots, but you got it done that way. So you are prepared for doing that without high jump boots now as well.
Oh, the right side is can work without high jump boots, but not the... I wasn't sure. I did not feel that I was going high enough on the left side.
Yeah, you could. You can jump straight up, or if you don't quite get the height, you can do a wall jump up there on the platform.
Okay.
But now you know how to do it without high jump boots as well. You are prepared for everything right now. All right, cool. So Coxla going into the 04 brackets and Chrissy going into the 1-3 brackets. Anything you guys want to add? Any final words?
GG's, Chris.
Yeah, GG.
Thank you very much for commentating and tracking.
You're welcome. It was my pleasure. All right, then, yeah, thank you guys for racing for us today. Then be like Orange Gema and follow those runners. Everybody out there in chat and who's still watching, thank you viewers, thank you chatters, thank you SpeedGaming for broadcasting this. Thank you Idle Child for setting up this tournament, and I think that's it. All right, take care everybody, until next time.